Alright guys, welcome back to part 10 of our FIFA 22 Arsenal career mode. It's actually been a while since I recorded any career mode or played any career mode. I'm playing a little bit of Ultimate Team, a good bit of Ultimate Team actually, because I was a little bit under the weather, so I decided not to do any real recording. So we're going to jump back into the career mode anyway. Thank you for the support. Make sure to keep it coming. Drop a like if you want to see some more as we approach the end of Season 1. We're into April now, 3rd of April. And we are in the top 4, 2 points clear of Leicester, who are in 5th, but we do have a game in hand on them, and 2 games in hand actually on Manchester City. So it's Crystal Palace up first in this part, away from home. We're going to go with that team there. If you saw the last part, you would have seen that Aubameyang is out for 7 months, so Calvert-Lewin is now our main striker. Now, I had been using him as the main one anyway. He'd been playing really well, but obviously we have no choice now in the matter. But we'll jump into this game now against Crystal Palace. Obviously, as I said, haven't played career mode in a while, and you can probably hear it in my voice. I was a little bit under the weather, and I'm still not great, but getting there. But we're back into the career mode.
The weather couldn't be much better from a footballing point of view. Welcome to Selhurst Park.
Alright, Selhurst Park. Palace are a good team actually. Patrick Vieira has them playing really well in real life at the moment. Arsenal were actually lucky to get a draw against them at the Emirates a few weeks ago. Yeah, really decent outfit.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability.
Saka makes the run here.
By the coaches here today.
I thought we could cut inside there, but well defended by the Palace defender. Palace, I think, at this stage in the season down at 15th. So,
in central midfield, and in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
I was going to say it should be an easy W first, but never say that. Not quite sure what place they're in real life, but as I said, doing very well. Been very impressive under Vieira. Aubameyang, or say Aubameyang, it's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin, and that right there is why we had him as our main striker even before Aubameyang got injured. Brilliant finish. Excuse me. And he takes that really well. Finesse shot into the corner. No chance for the keeper. $12 goals now in 23 matches. We didn't give him too much game time at the start of the season, but since we put him in, he's really done a good job for us. Obviously, as I said, it is a shame Aubameyang is out injured, but to be honest with you, I'd still probably be playing Calvert-Lewin. He's gone from an 81 now to an 83. I think he will continue to go up. If they show the heart and courage that they have been lately, never say never. Martinelli. No advantage there for us, so the referee brings it back.
But now the free kick has to be awarded. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. Domingos Duarte. Sauer. And a good tackle. Bellingham. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Foke. Conor Gallagher. It's with Milivojevic. Well, still an issue here. think the threat has been averted. He went
That
in
was not a
so
great tackle now, you have to be honest.
Now, the referee is the man
It
everyone's
wasn't
looking
great. I don't think it'll be a red card, but... Well, it is a red card, jeez. Yeah, it wasn't great, but... I wasn't sure if it was going to be a red card or not.
It's an uphill battle now.
Yeah, studs up, I suppose, right down on the back of Calvert-Lewin's ankle, so that makes Palace's job even harder.
And a good point, I think, Stuart, to get your critique of their performance so far.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead
Oh,
leads
Odegaard,
to
he went
away.
for the spectacular. What a goal that would have been. Obviously very difficult to score from that angle, but he went for it. It's one thing I haven't scored actually is a bicycle kick. I've had a couple of attempts in Ultimate Team, but because there is a trophy, I think there's a trophy for a PS trophy, but so I think there's a reward in Ultimate Team as well for getting one, and I just can't seem to get one.
So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said.
Bicycle kicks and free kicks, they're the ones I can't seem to get. I think I've only scored one free kick. That was with Aubameyang actually in Ultimate Team, but at Selhurst Park it's 1-0 to Arsenal at half time. We've, bar the goal we haven't really threatened them too much, but they haven't threatened us at all. So if we can keep defending well, it should be a win and hopefully a clean sheet. But we'll jump into the second half now and hopefully keep it going.
And Bellingham. And here's Partey. And a little too close to the keeper in the end.
Just throwing it straight back to Thomas Partey.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA
Great pass, surely onside.
Palace.
Martinelli, oh, I went to pick him out.
Just the clearance that was called for.
Saka over the bar.
Unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot
Should have been 2-0. I think we will bring on Sambi Lokonga
So a personnel change then.
for Thomas Partey. Partey's had a good game. Probably should have set up Martinelli there to make it 2, but we won't blame him for that.
Dahazi. Sauer. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Losing possession here. There's a slide rule pass. Was an important piece of defending.
Good block there. I think it was Gabriel. We don't want them all of a sudden pulling the goal back on us and leveling the game up, because they've done nothing in the game, but that's not a good ball.
Just failing to hit the target with his
Not a
pass.
good ball at
That'll
all.
be a throw-in. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Well done, Tierney. Just couldn't win the second ball, but well blocked out.
Well, this is certainly the home
Saka.
of live football.
Sambi actually, he's done well. He's done really well.
This is a big moment here.
And Calvert-Lewin clinches it, but Sambi Lokonga, who we only just brought on, did brilliant there. Can we celebrate with him? No, he just keeps running past him. Give him a high five for fuck's sake, Jesus.
Wonderfully weighted pass this is.
Yeah, good finish again from Calvert-Lewin.
Power and smashes it past the keeper.
That should be that. It's all about holding on for a clean sheet now.
So 2-0 now.
But well done, Sambi Lokonga. Won the ball back. And a good pass through to Calvert-Lewin.
Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, he's given us away.
Blocked out there by Ben White. We're on the attack again. Saka, he's on a run. Let's give it to him. See what he can manufacture. Cuts inside. Oh, what a goal that would have been.
With that effort.
But not to be. We might actually bring off Calvert-Lewin. I know he's on a hat-trick. It's a little bit harsh, but I want to try and give Nketiah a run. Bring on Smith Rowe as well for Martinelli. There's been a couple of updates, at least one anyway, since the last career mode video I did. And to my disappointment, still no update to the face of Emile Smith Rowe. I'm hoping in the next one they will fix it, because it's just terrible to look at. He's been one of the best players in the Premier League this season. Well, certainly for Arsenal, and yeah, some might argue with me, saying that he's been one of the best in the Premier League, but he has been brilliant. Then to have to look at a generic face, or whatever you want to call it, is a little bit sickening, to be honest, because it's absolutely nothing like him. I think he got his first England call up as well in the last week or so. Scored a goal last night actually as well. Set up a goal and scored a goal in the win against San Marino, so fair play to him for that. I don't usually worry about what England players do, but it was nice to see Smith Rowe score a goal. Look at him now. Look at him now. Nketiah. Oh, he's offside.
He's taken up an offside position.
Oh, that's frustrating. He just took too long to see the pass.
Time for a change then. Martin Kelly.
Martin Kelly.
It's with Milivojevic.
Oh, I thought Odegaard was going to win the second tackle as well. Not that it matters at this point, but
having won the ball back, they might be able to profit.
come on, let's keep a clean sheet. Well done. Well done, Ramsdale. Great save. It's the first real good chance Palace have had. And Smith Rowe takes it down calmly. He can go on his bike. Brilliant. Odegaard makes it 3. It's been very comfortable. Good play by Smith Rowe again. That's twice now from corners. He's only been on the pitch 10 minutes or so. He takes it and runs at them. And it was Nketiah who slipped through Odegaard. And he finishes really nicely. Yeah, it's a really good win. Probably one of our strongest performances of the season. I'd say we weren't really under pressure there. We passed it nicely. And I think that's come from maybe not playing career mode for a week or a week and a half or so. I've been playing Ultimate Team and obviously playing against real players. It definitely gets you more in tune with the game. You have to concentrate more, passing becomes so much more important. So maybe there's a little bit of that in it, but good performance by the team there, and a 3-0 win. Exactly what you want, and more of the same hopefully in the matches coming up. Alright, so after that win there against Palace, that's actually the first time. It's still not good, but our manager rating went from 54 to 56. Woo! Woo! But yeah, no, that's the first time it's gone up in a while, so it's still not good. We're obviously still in big trouble, but the fact that it can still improve, because to be honest, it got to a stage where I thought we're never going to get it back, so maybe, just maybe, but probably still too early to tell. It's Brighton up next in the Premier League at the Emirates Stadium. I think we won't do a quick sim on it because we're in a good position. We're now 5 points clear of 5th place, but I think we'll just do a sim and watch the game, and if we have to jump in, we will. I'm going to start Smith Rowe because he was brilliant when he came on. We'll also start Sambi Lokonga. Go with that. Won't do a quick sim, as I said. We'll just watch the game, and if we need to jump in, we will. Apologies again, guys, if you're having trouble understanding me. I'm still a little bit bunged up, and my throat is still quite sore, so apologies if you're having trouble understanding me. In there. Oh, yellow card, I was wondering.
Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next.
I thought he'd given a penalty there for a second, the way it popped up.
Lokonga. It's with Odegaard. Tierney.
Smith Rowe getting a lot of the ball down the left. Calvert-Lewin, stat man again. He really has been brilliant since we brought him in. I had my doubts when I first signed him. I thought to myself that I signed the right striker to replace Aubameyang. I have to say, I think we'd all agree he's been brilliant since he came in. Lots and lots of goals. And that's without playing probably half the matches up till now. It's only in the last 10 or so games that we've given him a real run in the team. And he has been magnificent for us. Conga, Partey, over the bar.
He struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
March. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Crossing opportunity.
Alright, just need a second goal here now to kill off the game. And if we get it before half time, I'll just jump the result, because if we make it 2-0, that should be that. Calvert-Lewin, Partey, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, he's made it 2. That should be that. I think we can safely jump the result now at half time.
So 2-0 now. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however.
Good ball, Smith Rowe.
Joel Feldman. March. Ezequiel Ponte. And can they make one of these passes count?
Don't score.
For now.
Let's just don't score and we'll jump the result.
This job defensively. And they need to get tighter here. Electing to cross.
Well done, well defended. Yeah, that'll do us, I think. Jump the result to finish 2-1 actually. Brighton scored in the 90th minute, so no clean sheet, but it's another 3 points. And that will do nicely. Got an email, looks like from an academy player or something. He wants better wages and I don't even know who he is. That I'm just going to tell him, just focus on your football, Jesus. Don't even know who you are. Yeah, we'll have no trouble trusting Kieran Tierney in it. Future captain. I think next year he could be our captain, I'd say. If Aubameyang doesn't play. That's one thing I actually haven't checked now that he's out. Who do we have as captain? Saka. No. I like Saka, but he's not a captain just yet. Tierney should be our captain. Odegaard. Yeah, we'll leave Odegaard on free kicks. He's been pretty good. Left corner, Partey. I like the in-swinging corner, so. Right, so it's Southampton up next then, away from home at St Mary's. And any changes we want to make? I feel like we have to start Smith Rowe again. He's been pretty decent. Give Pepe a run actually as well. Give Bukayo Saka a rest. He's been playing a lot for us. We'll leave everything else as the same. I think it's Leicester up next for us after this game, so we can certainly put a little bit of distance between us and 5th place. Because with Manchester City and Leicester behind you, you can't really afford any slip-ups. So that's the goal, no slip-ups.
My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Southampton versus Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward, and
Southampton, they're a decent team actually. I like their manager, I have to say. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right. Ralph Hasenhüttl. Who was it? I think a couple of years ago they lost 9-0 to Leicester, I think it was, and his job was, I mean, he was gone. According to everybody, he was gone, and he's done really well to sort of steady the ship. I know they lost 9-0 again against Manchester United, I think it was, but no, I have to say I really like him. It's a tough job what he has. Tierney, Calvert-Lewin, just too far.
Safe pair of hands, did his job.
Calvert-Lewin went for the spectacular, but it was too far beyond him.
Because Alex, I believe the situation has changed in the Newcastle game.
It's a goal for Newcastle. They've scored the opener here with 11 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex.
Go on, Smith Rowe, make your run. Odegaard.
Arsenal move it forward with purpose
Well
and
blocked.
control. Vigorous defending. Partey.
That was Partey. What a strike. Hits the bar.
In play here.
Partey gets his head on it, but he's got no power behind it.
Gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery.
So
He
two
had to be
decent
smart
chances there for Thomas. I don't quite know what he was doing with the header there. If he hit that a fraction harder, the keeper's not getting back to stop it, but it is what it is. Good strike with his left foot though. Just unlucky to hit the bar. Chance there for Southampton. Tipped over by Ramsdale.
They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Certainly going to be dangerous, Southampton, so we have to be careful. Not going to have it all our own way. Ward-Prowse, I used to always sign him in FIFA career modes. I had him last year, of course, FIFA 21 career mode on the channel. Himself and Phil Foden, if you remember.
Well, a goal update for you in the Newcastle game.
Oh, Pepe, make a run. Jesus.
It's a goal for Leicester City. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 34 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. He's found a pocket of space. Romain Perrault. Crossing possibilities. Armstrong. Timely intervention.
Well, as the stats show us, this has been a really even game so far. There just hasn't been enough guile or invention in the top third of the field from either team, which needs to change at some point.
Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure.
Odegaard did well, but just couldn't pick out Calvert-Lewin. It's been a decent game, but just no clear-cut chances. I mean, Thomas Partey with the best one, but it's half-time at 0-0. And hopefully we'll have some better chances in the second half.
Well, it might not be great viewing.
Right into the second half. Southampton have had all the ball at the start, but Pepe, it's the side net. I mean, I was aiming to go across the keeper. You have to go across the keeper there. But Pepe decided to go near post. Wasn't the right choice.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up.
Tomiyasu does well there.
It's Southampton taking on Brighton.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Oh. Alright.
Calvert-Lewin.
Have it back. Calvert-Lewin blocked. Once again, Thomas Partey does his bit to win it back. You just feel like we need one good chance and we're going to go in front. Odegaard. Good save. Just didn't quite get full power behind that shot, Odegaard. Towards Calvert-Lewin. Just under him. Smith Rowe. Whoa, Jesus.
The less said about that attempt, the better.
Nowhere near.
Options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, we always enjoy
Well done, Gabriel.
live action on EA TV and Premier
Pepe's
League
on the run again.
It's
He's found him again. And this time he can get on his left foot.
Well, good
And he's
clean
missed.
catch by the keeper.
Good save, but really that should have been in the corner from Nicolas Pepe. Maybe should have gone for power instead of trying to finesse it in, but I thought the angle was there and I didn't think Fraser Forster was going to stop him. And boy, was I wrong. It's not a good pass. Jesus.
Couldn't hang on to the ball.
Oh, Pepe. Can he find Calvert-Lewin? He can. I didn't think he could if I'd have known he was going to get it.
And a throw in.
Just have to have a look at that again. I sort of scuffed the cross. That's why I didn't expect it to get the Calvert-Lewin. I was thinking try and get it on his head. Like this where he sort of scuffed it. And if I'd have shot right there, might have had a chance. The fact that I took a touch,
Coming.
did not expect it to get to him. And I should have. Expect the unexpected.
Jack Stevens.
It's been one of those games you can sort of tell it has sort of nil all written over it, all over it.
Now we're inside the final
Hasn't been
quarter
really
now.
any real clear-cut chance. Partey hit the bar.
Well, the attacking
Can't really
options
remember
have been
Southampton
available,
having a good chance.
but they dealt with the threat posed.
Oh,
Origi.
say nothing though. There you go. Jinxed myself. There's the good chance.
Finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, it's the perfect finish, isn't it? As you can see, you can't place it better than
That
that.
was
can
not
you?
what I was expecting.
What a big moment.
I thought if anybody was going to win this game, it would be us because
Decisive here.
just said that's their first real chance. Alright, we need to find an equaliser here.
Against Arsenal, but still they're in this.
Good ball. Saka tried to pick out Calvert-Lewin, but
Stop to the chance.
the pass from that angle wasn't really on. Gabriel,
Hang on to it.
we're running out of time.
Thomas. And promising stuff from Arsenal.
Pepe, Partey,
Has eyes for goal.
good hit but saved.
Glove on the ball.
It wasn't Pepe actually, it was Calvert-Lewin with the pass.
Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Substitution time is
Calvert-Lewin just couldn't get his head on it. Is there to be one more chance for us?
That could be problematic.
Jesus, it came through the back of him. I thought that had to be a free kick.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, if you're wondering about added time,
It's going to be it.
it'll be.
Southampton somehow are going to win this game. Unless do we have time? No, we don't have time. That's a disappointing defeat. Maybe we didn't do enough to win the match there, but Jesus, we certainly didn't deserve to lose it. And I said I liked Ralph Hasenhüttl, not anymore. Yeah, it's a disappointing one. We shouldn't have lost that game anyway. But it is what it is. And that opens the door once again to Leicester and Manchester City, and we play Leicester next, so that's become even more important now. But the gap is still 5 points actually, so it's not bad. But at the same time, it was a chance to further the gap. But if we can beat Leicester here, we'll certainly do that. I don't expect the gap to be 8 points over Manchester City if we win this game, but at least we know it'll be 8 points over Leicester.
3 goals in his last 3 matches, and you can't argue with that sort of form. We'll
But
have the
unfortunately,
action
no
on
goal in
the
his last game though. We could do with him scoring tonight, I think.
Agreeable weather for the fans here at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and
Could
sitting
certainly do with a
alongside
goal
me,
from him
ready to
tonight.
provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got
Just couldn't
Premier
put the
League
ball in the
action
net against
coming right
Southampton.
up.
Hopefully that's not the case this time.
Versus Leicester City.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always.
A good performance, a few goals and a clean sheet. That's what I'd like to get from this game. Obviously 3 points is the most important thing. You get them at all costs, but I think we need a good performance after that defeat.
Well, the danger is still there. And in the end, no damage done. Here are the starters for Arsenal. Thomas Partey starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in
Good
central
ball.
midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
Well blocked down there. Oh,
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially
don't know how it was
dangerous
foul,
free
but anyway. Ødegaard. What way did he go at that? Jesus, cut across it.
kick. So near, Stuart.
Well, he'll have
He
practiced
cut
that
across the
time
ball
and
rather
time
than
again. It's a fantastic
the
bit of
usual.
technique, but he just can't get it down in time.
Just went over the bar in the end, but it wasn't the way I was meaning to take the free kick.
Well, we're very much at the business end of the season, and for these two
I think that's the only thing we're really missing in the team is a good set piece to free kick. Obviously, in previous years, I had James Ward-Prowse, who was probably one of the best in the world. Who else did I have? I used to have Dybala as well. The odd time he was good at free kicks. Jesus, the Leicester players just swarmed me there. We were lucky to get out of that. Can we now capitalise? Great ball. Calvert-Lewin. We can capitalise. And it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin once again. He had a quiet night, or quiet game against Southampton, but he puts us in front inside 20 minutes. It's a very good ball by Odegaard. The space between the defenders. And he found it perfectly. 15 goals now for him. Doesn't tell you whether those are Premier League goals or not, but I don't think we've been in a cup competition for a while, have we? So if that's all Premier League goals, it's certainly been a very good run for him. This match is not over yet. Leicester are a good team. We need a second goal. Good ball, Martinelli.
And providing width. The delivery.
Good run by Harvey Barnes. Good ball in. Tierney does brilliantly. Tierney's not the tallest player in the world. I thought for a second he might have trouble reaching that. Saka once again on one of his runs.
Bukayo Saka. An encouraging Arsenal move. And with the goalkeeper.
Thought I was going to go out for a corner at least, but not unfortunately.
Close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at
I think we've had the better of the play, but as I said, have to be careful. Leicester are a good team. It only takes one attack and they could easily score, so I would like a second goal. It's another brilliant ball by Odegaard. I think we can just give this to Calvert-Lewin. Put him a little bit more wide than I wanted. Martinelli. Trying to do too much, walking it into the net instead of having a shot. That was a chance missed. Once again, that was a brilliant ball. Oh, Bellingham. He's done well. Why is he? Right. Went all the way back to Ben White, but it's okay. We still have the ball. Calvert-Lewin tried to pick out Odegaard. Returned the favour. But not to be, but it'll be 1-0 at half-time to us. As I said, not as comfortable as I would like it, but we're in front, that's the main thing, and we need to just keep it going now in the second half.
Well, Derek, he took his...
Calvert-Lewin.
Good touch by Odegaard. Good save by Schmeichel. That would have been a good start to the second half. Big right hand there by Schmeichel to keep it out. Passing the ball really nicely though, I have to say. Once again, that comes from playing Ultimate Team. Why did Saka stop running? It's alright, he's got it back. No, he doesn't. I don't know why he stopped running there that first time though. She was onside, there was no issue. Well done, Tomiyasu, very strong in those situations. Space through the middle, we found it. Martinelli drags it wide. I was going to go for the chip, but just didn't do it. Alright, Odegaard, he's pretty tired. On Smith Rowe. We'll bring on Pepe as well. Inject a wee bit of pace into the match. So we could certainly do with a second goal, I think. We let it run. Great touch. He's offside. Jesus. It was a lovely finish, I have to say. Took it on his chest. and volleyed it in, but he must have been tight enough.
Well, here
Thought
he's
when I
ahead,
played the
and
pass, he
it's
was.
close,
Oh
but
yeah,
it
no,
was
he is
offside.
ahead.
Great decision by the
Just
assistant.
barely ahead, yeah. Pity. It was a wonderful finish. So we still need to find a second goal. Oh, Martinelli.
Read it superbly to take
Thought
back
we could get the
possession.
pass between the two defenders there, but not to be.
James Maddison.
15 minutes to go. Just need to hold on. If we nick a second goal, all well and good, but
15
just
minutes
hold
left
on
for play.
to the clean sheet and the big 3 points.
Well, that's
I
a
think
shot
if we
to the
win
left
this
of
game,
the ball.
that's
So a
Leicester's
corner.
chance of getting top 4 gone.
And the
We'll only really
substitution
have to
will
worry
be
about Man
now.
City. I think we still have to play them as well, Man City, I think so. This really is an important game to win.
And he clears the
It's not
danger.
great defending. Is he onside?
And a fantastic
Jesus.
diving save.
Well done, Ramsdale. Important now that we hold on.
Playing it in. Well, straight at the
Do.
goalkeeper then. Gabriel Martinelli. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Martinelli.
Martinelli down the left.
Oh, denied him brilliantly.
Thought we could squeeze it in there. Good save by Schmeichel.
Brilliant save that is.
Let's see if we can find Calvert-Lewin now at this corner.
Substitutes bench.
It's towards him.
And over comes the corner.
Got his head on it.
And that's
It's
a
a
high
brilliant,
quality
brilliant save. A good
Or
header.
anything, but that was a great save, wasn't it?
Try again. Calvert-Lewin again. And there you go. I said it in the last match. That's the threat that you don't have from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang at corners. Calvert-Lewin is brilliant in the air. And he's wrapped up the 3 points for us now. He certainly is a real threat at corners for us. I have to say he's been by far our best player. Odegaard and Smith Rowe have been really good too, but the goals Calvert-Lewin is getting are really, really important. It might not be enough, as I said before, but if we can get Champions League football, we might just hold on to our job for another season. And we're on course to do that now. We're going to be 8 points clear of Leicester, as I said.
Goal for them here.
Probably five ahead of Manchester City. You never know, they might not win their game either. We'll wait and see.
Iheanacho. Possession one. And a throw in it's going to be. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Moving forward effectively.
Just keep him out there. Keep him out there.
Bertrand. at the
Good
ready
ball
is
in. Oh, he went for the spectacular. He's offside, isn't he?
Opportunity. He might be
Kelechi
relieved
Iheanacho.
now to see that the
Oh,
offside
Ben
flag
White
is up.
taking
Well, the
liberties.
linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
Alright, it's a good victory for us, 2-0. It maybe flatters us a little bit. We weren't that great, but
Yes, Derek, fairly comfortable in the end.
I
wasn't
think
it?
all in all we deserved
The
it.
middle of the park
And a
for the
good
most
clean
part.
sheet for the
Going
team as
forward.
well. And a massive 3 points, most importantly. Calvert-Lewin with both goals. Chelsea were 1-0 down to Newcastle, I think, early on, but they come back. Manchester City. So we're 7 points clear of Manchester City now, so they must have only got a point. Okay, West Ham have a game in hand, so West Ham can close the gap to 4 points if they win that game in hand. There you go, they have won it. 4 points now, but 7 points to Manchester City. That's a nice gap to have, because they are the danger one. West Ham can still catch us, but I'd be more worried about Man City than I would West Ham. Let's see who our next game is. We're not going to play it, of course, in this part. We've done our 3 games. Reject them. It's actually West Ham up next. I think I just got a quick glimpse of the badge. Probably at the London Stadium as well. It is. Manchester City now are up 3 points behind us, but we have 2 games in hand on them, as do West Ham. Why are they playing so many more games than other people? But yeah, that's going to be a big game to kick off the next part, guys. But we will leave it there for this episode. We're in a good position. As I said, our manager rating's still not good enough, but the fact that it went up by even 2 spaces, not a lot, gives me room for some hope. But we're going to need to at least finish in the Champions League position. We're not going to, excuse me, we're not going to catch Liverpool in 3rd position, or it's still up in the air who will finish 3rd, but it won't be us. It'll be either Liverpool or Chelsea, or maybe even Manchester United. Manchester United haven't wrapped up the title just yet, but obviously, with the game in hand on Liverpool, they look pretty good. But we'll be back in the very near future for what will be part 11. Thank you for joining me as always. If you did enjoy this one, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you again in the very near future. Peace out.